Yo, what's up? Today we are going to continue on logarithms and their laws. Now we are going to talk about the simplification of logarithms, the expressions, and especially combining logs. You all know that log xy is equal to log x plus log y. So now is that we are given a lot of logs, but then we get to combine them and so on. Okay, so let's move on. So now it's a revision on law of logs, which you have done it before already. So we just do it very fast. If it's in index form, y equal ax, then what is how do you represent this in log form? It's going to be log ax equals to log ay equal x. Your a to the power of x is equal to y. Okay, so a to the power of x is equal to y. A cross over to the other side and is equal to this side. Okay, ax equal y. Right. Next. These are all the things that you have done already. Okay, a to the power 1 is a to the power 0 is 1. That's why you have a is 1, a1 is 0. And you have these things here, power can bring down, multiplication inside becomes plus outside. So now in this lesson, we're going to do this one. We see things like this one, we make it to be this one and do simplification. And also we see things like this, we merge it to become this one. Okay, so let's get it started. Simplify the following expressions. You have 2 log 3x, 5 log 3y, plus 2 log 3, 5. Okay, so now you have all of them having the same base. So do you see that you can do this? The 2, you put it out, becomes the power. Okay, correct? Constant, put it out, becomes power. Power, put it down, becomes constant multiplication. Then next, minus 5 you can throw inside, and plus the log 3, 5 squared. Okay, so now you see log minus, what does it mean? So what will result in log minus log? It becomes something divided by this thing, right, inside the log. Okay, how about the plus here? The plus here will be what? The plus here will become multiplication. Okay, so let's look at this. This one will result in this one, right? Correct? The one with a positive sign is on top, the one with a negative sign is below. No problem? Next, then first time, just write nicely, I put it there first, okay? Then what we do next? These two, since they are adding up and the log are the same base, are of the same base, then inside just multiply them together and it gives us this thing. Okay, get it? Alright, so your final answer will be 25x squared divided by y to the power 5. Okay, so let's try it yourself here. Okay, so this one you write as log 3x squared plus minus log 3y to the power 5, then plus log 3, 5 squared. Alright, if you have this one, you see plus and minus, then like I said last time, if you see plus minus, what do? You just write log. Okay, log. Everything that is plus is on top. So you're going to write x squared and 5 squared on top, meaning that it gives you 5 squared is 25, so 25x squared and divided by minus y power 5. So y to the power 5 is just here. Okay, you got this? Which is the answer. So you only need one intermediate step to get the final answer. Okay, that's fast, right? Okay, can do it? Okay, try to do it yourself in this way, the fast way, the Kayla way. Okay, I don't want to name it this way because it's not very proud also. Okay, so the fast way, the Kayla way. Alright, so let's do this one. Okay, let's do this one. 2 log 10x plus 5 log 10z minus 5 log 10x squared minus 10 log 10 minus log 10 y cubed minus 2 log 10 5. Okay, what are we going to do here? First of all, we want to get rid of all the coefficient in front. Okay, there are 5 terms here, but it's very, very simple, right? Okay, as long as you get everything written without a coefficient in front, except the plus and minus sign, then you'll be able to merge it. Okay, change to all log 10. Okay, next what we do, it's just directly equal to this one. I'm not skipping anything, right? Okay, do you get this? Do you get this? How I get this? Okay, first of all, I look at the sign. This is positive, this is positive, and nothing, right? So 2 is positive. 2 of them, they are positive, meaning that x squared and z5 is on top. Okay, 1 minus, 2 minus, 3 minus, so they are bottom. Bottom meaning that x to the power 10 is below, y to the power 3 is below, then 25 is below. Then you are done. Okay? If possible, you just copy down the question or just get a piece of paper and just try to do this without looking at the answer. Okay? Just check the answer whether you get the right one. Okay? You should be very fast when you see this one, then you should get an idea of how to just merge them and combining the logs. Okay? Combining the logs requires the coefficient to be 1 or negative 1 so that you know what's on top, what's below. Okay? That's simple. Okay, so that's the final answer. Because x squared and x to the power 10, you can simplify them. Okay? You can cut them off and get that answer. Okay? In the exam, you need to remember to just simplify to the simplest form before you just like move on to the next question. Alright? Next. Common mistakes. So this one is very, very, very important. You got to remember this. Okay? All of this. Okay, the correct one is log x minus log y is equal to log x divided by y. Because of the division, a lot of you thought that it's going to be this one. Because you are remembering the formula, oh, it's x divided by y. So sometimes you just forget about it. Then it becomes log ax divided by log ay. That's wrong, okay? So you have to be very, very careful, okay? Just compare them and take a look at this one time and see whether you get it or not. If you see from right hand side, you get left hand side, that one I think you are okay. If you see this one, you probably won't write in terms of this one. But the problem is that if you see this one, you write in terms of this one, it's okay. But sometimes you get it wrong, right, in terms of this one. So just be very, very cautious about this. Next. Okay, log ax, the whole thing squared. What is it equals to? Can you say it's 2 log ax? No. Because log ax bracket the whole thing squared, it just means that itself multiplied by itself. So you get this one multiplied by itself. Nothing you can do. No simplification is allowed. Okay, there's no formula for this. Okay, so you shouldn't be writing this one equals to 2, bring it down, log ax. That's totally wrong. Okay, then what did we say previously? We talked about this formula. Remember, the square here is for the x square. It's inside. Inside is a square, the whole thing square. Then the 2 you can bring it up. Okay, it's not that outside this whole thing square, then you can bring it up. You know the difference or not? You know the difference between this one and this one? Let's say x is 2, okay? Let's say x is 3, let's say. So this one will be log a 9, okay? But this is log a 3, then the whole thing, after you get the answer from your calculator, then you square the answer. So that they are totally different. One is you square first, one is you square after taking log. Okay, that's totally different. Okay, just be careful about this. Okay, next. All right, we shall do this. Again, use the fast method, Kayla method, and pause the video. I hope that you pause the video and instead of listening to me, just write all this. Okay, just try yourself because you're gonna learn this one and try to get through this. Okay, so answer will be given here. Okay, so got this? Okay, pause the video. All right, I'll continue here, assuming that you have done. Okay, so now first step, remember, log ax. Then here I want to get rid of the coefficient, so I put plus log a 4 square, then minus log a, this one 3, I put it in, becomes 8y to the power 3, correct? 3 you put it in, then becomes power 3. Still remember the laws for index, the power. Okay, it's 2 to the power 3 and multiplied by y to the power 3. That's why I get 2 to the power 3, which is 8, y to the power 3, y to the power 3. Okay, get it? Then how many plus here? 2 plus and 1 minus. The plus are on the numerator. The minus is on the denominator. So the answer I'll get is log A. Okay, I separate top and bottom. This one becomes 16x. Okay, bottom becomes 8y cubed. So 8 and 16 can be cancelled off. So this one just gives me answer log A of 2x over y cubed. Okay, I get the answer. I didn't bluff you. Okay, right. Next, this one. Can you do it like one step without doing anything? You shouldn't do this one in your exam, but I want you to get familiar with this one. So let's do this one in just one step. Okay, how about this? Okay, log 2. Okay, what is positive? 1 positive. No more positive. And I see something here. What is log 2 1? It's 0. 2 to the power 0, you get 1. That's why this term is cancelled off. It's 0. Okay, get it? So we only have 3 terms. Okay, we only have 3 terms. 1 term positive, so I should put the positive terms on top. So that's 4 to the power 3. Okay, 4 to the power 3, right? Correct? 3, I put it in. Then this is minus. So 16, I leave it here, 16. Then here gives me what? 64. Okay, so what do you get? What's 4 to the power 3? 16 times 4 again, you get 64. So this term and this term will be cancelled off. This term and this term will be cancelled off. You know that from your calculator. But you know, I don't need calculator, so I'll just tell you what is that. Okay, so log 2 1 over 16. Will you be able to simplify this? What is 16? 16 is 2 to the power. 16 is equals to 2 to the power. Remember what I asked you to remember? Okay, it's 4. Okay, that's 4. That's 16 here. 2 to the power 4 below. Okay, I just write one more line so that you get what I do here. That's 2 to the power 4. Okay, problem is it's 1 over. So what do? I do negative. So it's log 2 to the power negative 4. Negative 4 I bring it out. What's log 2 2? Okay, so negative I bring it out becomes negative 4 bracket log 2 2. What's log 2 2? It's 1. That's 1. So my answer is negative 4. Okay, I scribble a lot. Okay, so just hope that you get this. Okay, try this and try to write it patiently if you feel that it's a bit hard to follow me. Okay, all right, get it? Let's move on. Okay, right. So example 4. Let's see. You have everything here, and you can do whatever you did just now by combining them and pressing your calculator. Okay, but you should notice one thing. It's all base 3 and 9. 9 is what? Multiple or power of 3, right? 3 to the power something. So that's 3 squared. And how about this 27? 27 is 3 cubed. Okay? You can write it in terms of 3 to the power something. Okay? For this one. And how about 81? 3 to the power of what? 3 to the power 3, you get 27. 3 to the power 4, you should get 81. So it's all in terms of 3 to the power something. If everything here can be written as 3 to the power something, then you know the things here, the power here can be brought out. Then inside becomes log 3. 3 is 1. Okay, let's do that method instead of the Taylor method. Okay, so meaning that I'm trying to put everything in terms of log 3. 3 to the power some power. Okay, let's do this. Okay, 5 log 3, this is 3 square, correct? Plus log 3, this is 3 to the power 3, but That's square root. Square root means what? 1 over 2. Then how do you multiply this? How do you take this power of 1 over 2? You just multiply them. Top is power, bottom is root. Power and root. Okay, that's what you should remember. Then minus 2 log, this is 3 to the power 4. Then I move all the power outside. Then see what I get. This one, I get 2, put it out, becomes 10. Log 3. Okay, I just write for the first time. Log 3, I keep it here. Okay, I keep it here for you. Then plus, this one gives you 3 over 2, get it? 3 over 2. Then log 3 and 3. And this one gives me negative 8 log 3. Okay? I underline this, I underline this, I underline this. What are these? Log 3 or log AA is equals to 1. So that's 1, and that's 1. So if 1, so what do you get? 10 minus 8 gives you 2. 2 plus 3 over 2. Do you get that? 2 plus 3 over 2 means 2 plus 1.5 means 3.5, right? Okay, and or this one you can write it's either 7 over 2, or you can write as 3.5. That's your answer. Satisfied? Are you fine with this? Okay. There is no wrong if you put the power inside, just that the number will be bigger, but then eventually you'll be cancelled off with the things inside, and you'll still get the same answer. Okay. Just don't worry, you can try both methods, and whichever you think is suitable, then you use it. Okay? But if you see this kind of question, then you look at the inside and the base. If they are all can be written as 3 to the power something, or let's say this is base 2, you see 16, you see 4, you see 64, they are all 2 to the power something. So you'll be doing this method so that the log 2 will all be cancelled off. That's slightly simpler if you don't have a calculator. But if you have a calculator, it's all very simple. Okay, it's all very simple. Even this one, you want to press it in your calculator, it's possible also. But it will give you directly the answer. But you just don't have the steps. That won't give you any marks in your SPM except the last answer, which doesn't give you a lot of marks. These are more important than this one. Okay, so let's move on for the next one. Hey, homework time. Okay, it's homework time. Let's do some homework, because then after you do all this and solve all this, then we are done for today. Okay, so just look at the questions. Answers will be given here. Okay, I hope I'm not blocking. Okay, right. Okay, so if you feel not comfortable, then let's continue for the video. Okay, you should pause the video and try this. Right? Alright, this one. Since it's a homework, so I should do it real fast, but not really fast. Okay, 3. This one becomes x to the power 5. This one becomes 4. 4, then multiply it in. Then you have something like 4 to the power 4 and x to the power 4 as well, right? Okay, I just write the multiplication here. Then divided by this one. Put a square root here. If you put square root of 9x squared, what do you get? You get 3x. Okay, you get 3x. So meaning that this is minus, so it should be 3x at the bottom. Okay. Alright, so now 4 to the power 4 or 2 to the power 8. 4 to the power 4 is 2 to the power 8, you get it? Which is 256, okay? It's 256. You can say I cheat, yeah, I do. Okay, but yeah, it's fine. Then this is x to the power 8. X to the power 9 divided by x. So this one, what will you get? You get log 3. Then what do you get? You get this one, which is x to the power 8. Then this is 256. Then divided by 3. Okay? Okay? Divided by 3. But is this the simplest form? Is this the simplest form? No, because you see log 3. Then log A over B is equal to log A minus log B. What's log B? Log B means log 3, which is 1. So this one will eventually gives you log 256. I have forgot about base. Okay, then minus log 3, which gives me 1. So your answer will be this one. Okay, next, this one. Okay, so let's do this. This is equals to log 5 x to the power 3 because it's a positive. Then another positive here, you put these two in, becomes square. Square means the square root will be cancelled off. So z to the power 3, then divided by 5, you put it in, becomes y to the power 5. Hence, you get the answer here. Got it? Right? Easy, right? Very simple. This chapter is a skill, not something that you need to be very smart to solve this. It's a skill. So, look at this question. Find the value of the following. First of all, log 5 a over b is log 5a minus log 5b. So, first thing, log 5, which is equal to 1, and log 5, 16 minus log 5, 16. Okay, then what do I do here? I put it in, then it becomes plus log 5 to the power 4. What's 2 to the power 4? It's 16. Oh, coincidentally, they cancel off. Okay, I mean, in the question, normally it's not coincident, okay, because they normally design it so that it can cancel off, and the answer will be very nice. Okay, normally in your exam also. Okay, minus this one, log. You know what is this? 5. What's 125? 125 is 5. 5 squared is 25. Then multiply by 5 again, you get 125. So this is 5 cubed. So I write the 3 over this side. Okay, I assume that you did your homework already. So do it a little bit faster. So this one and this one will be cancelled off. Okay, then it gives me 1 minus 3. Okay, 1 minus 3, which gives me -2. Answer. Okay, second one. Square root 8 is equals to 2 to the power 3, but this one is square root, so square root is bottom, so 2 to the power 3 over 2. Okay, how about this one? This is simple, and then this one is simple as well. Okay, so what I do here, I try to rewrite this as that's 2 to the power 3 over 2, so 3 over 2 I can bring it up, 3 over 2, then log a, then that's 2, right? Okay, so that's 2, then minus log a, how about this? Square root 4 is 2, okay, then plus square root 9 is log a 3 divided by 2 log a 3, 2 log a 3, and plus log a 2. Okay, what do you see here? You see this is 302 and this is 1. I mean, you have this as star, this one star. So 302 star minus 1 star. So what do you get? You get half star. So this part you get half of log A2. Okay, so it's a little bit difficult here. So I just write down. Okay, so it's 1 over 2 log A2 plus log A3 divided by 2 log A3 plus log A2. Okay, do you see that they can be cancelled off? Okay, it's a little bit hard here. Okay, so it takes some practice to see this. Okay, so do you see that this is log A2, this is log A2? What's the ratio? 1 over 2 and 1. Okay, then this is what? This is log A3, this This is 2 log A3. So imagine this, top part here, you multiply by 2, what do you get? Then you get log A2, which is this one. You multiply by 2, then you get 2 log A3. So meaning that top and bottom, the ratio is 1 to 2. So meaning that the answer for this one will be 1 over 2. Okay, because you can factorize, factorize this thing, right? Okay, this is some unit. Let's say you call this star, then top you have half of the star. So half star divided by star, you get half. Okay, so the answer for this one will be 1 over 2. And your answer here will be 1 over 2 here. Alright, okay, so the bottom, this one is a little bit more difficult. The reason why this one is a bit more difficult, okay, when you look at this question over here, is because it's log minus plus minus log and so on. So the top part you can combine to be equal to one thing. Okay, combine in terms of one thing collapsing it. Okay, bottom also can collapse it. But the problem is that if you get something like log divided by log, there's nothing much you can do unless there's something you can cancel off. Okay, in the exam, if there's such thing that happens and eventually nothing can be cancelled off, then no choice, then that's the answer. But for this question, you can see the pattern, log A2, log A2. Okay, so they are the same thing, but then you look at the coefficient here, and here log A3, log A3, you look at the coefficient here. If there are no relationship between them, then you can only leave the answer in this way. Okay, but we see the pattern, so the answer is 1 or 2. Okay, in the exam, just like try to see this one, how you're gonna get the answers and so on. All right, so try to just redo this question. Okay, after you think you see my solution once already, try to redo this one and see whether you get this answer. Okay, just keep in mind that what can be cancelled off. Then after a few times of practice, then you should be able to get the idea. All right, thank you. See you.